Hi everyone, welcome back to CrochetRocks to a Monday book club, and this is Granny Square Flair, 50 fresh modern variations on the classic crochet square by Shelley Husband. Okay, so can we see how much this one is? No, we've got the ISBN there, but I can't remember how much I paid for it, so I was hoping the price would be on it, but obviously that goes up and down, doesn't it? But this is in UK terms, this particular one. And what do we have? We've got quite a few little patterns and projects to make. Okay, so welcome to Granny Square Flair. We won't read that. Getting ready, we're talking about hooks and yarn, seamless crochet tips, how to begin a square. We don't really need all this. I guess we can just go by. Do we? This is a bit much. Size, colours. Okay. How to read patterns and charts might be a bit more useful if you've got to read this book. Blocking. Borders. And here we go. Here are all the patterns. Now this particular one, they seem to kind of make every single one of them in this ecru kind of cream coloured, well, looks like cotton to me, the way they've worked up. I can't be absolutely sure, but that's what it does look like. And I find it very kind of hard to see some of them because of it. But we will get in. So we've got one that Deco. I don't really like the font that they've used in the headings, but this one's called Deco. It's just a bit of a variation on a solid granny square. You've just got a ridge. That's the only difference. This one's called Camellia. And we've got the chart as well as the how to do bits. And this one is called Sailish. So if you just heard a noise kick in, believe it or not, that is my heater. I'm cold for the first time in a long while. Happy Hexy. So this is a hexagon that's made into a square. See what I mean about that it's harder to see, and it doesn't also, this one looks like it's travelled. Do you know what I mean? Like it's on the twist somehow. Now mine don't twist, and I've got a little trick that I've told you about a few times for that, but I find them easier to see on the chart than they are on the actual made up square, which is a bit odd. But yeah, it does give it the kind of travelling round look, doesn't it? This kind of sweeps round. It's a bit odd, that one. This is called Ianthe. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. So it might be good to look at the coloured versions or the chart, because I find this one has got kind of a cross in this one here, but it's hard to pick out, isn't it? It's easier on the blue, but it's very small. I think if this person had made this book in the colours, it might have been easier to differentiate some of the patterns. Although that one is one of the better ones, I have to say, to see. Arafura. I should have brushed up on my whatever kind of, I don't know if it's Latin or what, for this one. This is a bit of an odd one, isn't it? It's kind of a bit mesmerising. There's the chart, and there's what it looks like in colours, or changing bits and pieces, playing with colour. Now, I like this one, crop circles, I have to say. I like it a lot. So that's crop circles. Not quite sure how it all kind of fits together. That's quite intriguing. Rosette. That's not really my thing. It's more of a star, to be honest. This one's called Clover. I kind of prefer the colours, I have to say. I know I've said that before, but I do. They do look nice, don't get me wrong. They're well made, but it's so much easier to see. This is called Berry Flower. Berry Flower. And if you look at the colours, then you get an idea of what you can do with it, I guess. If that's the same one. I think it is. Oh, I don't know what that's called. We'll give that one a miss with regards to the names. If you can do better than me with that. FHOOL, that looks like. I'm not sure. Fool. You're a fool. I don't know. I don't like that. Corona. I mean the font. I don't like the font. Corona's easy to understand. And then you've got some pictures. It looks quite nice. I like that one. Dahlia, or Dahlia, as some people like to say. Don't look much like a dahlia to me. That one may be, if you've used all the same sort of colours, but not really dahlia, is it? Sharing. You know, part of me thinks it's probably called sharing or something. I don't know. But yeah, this one's quite pretty. This one is just a round into a square called Cirque. Florence or Florence, that one. For once, that one actually looks better in the cream than it does the colours, I think. What have we got on this page? Anemone. Some people struggle with the word anemone. They think it's an enemy, but it's an anemone. An anemone. Yeah, okay. There you go. See? Much nicer in colours, isn't it? I like that one. Framed. I guess it sort of does what it says. And then Granny Flower. Granny Flower, there we go. That's what it looks like. There's quite a lot in this. Oh, there we go again. D'Urville. D'Urville. Now you can play with this one. It just seems more like a normal granny square to me. But I think you've got some front and backs. That's what it kind of looks a bit 3D-ish. Because, you know, these ones stick out. These ones hide behind. So although it looks like a granny square, it's actually a solid. Killarney. Don't. I like Arnie. Sorry. I think that must be named after a place. I'm not sure. Sounds Irish. Ollie. Where did these names come from? Just random. Yeah. Iron Lace. A bit like the Iron Cross, I suppose. That might be where that come from. And this is the pictures in colour to whet your appetite. So we've got two on this page. We've got Solomon. That's nice. I like that one. It does look quite snazzy in colour, but that's pretty. Oh, Cruis. Got to be something on a crucifix level, isn't it? This one, like a crossish sort of thing. I like it in this blues, though, because this really comes into its own. Okay. Ah. Bullaclack. I don't know what that means. If anybody knows what bullaclack means, please let me know. Answers on a postcard. No, not really. I'm just joking. But that's what it looks like. What a strange name. Bullaclack. Oh, we got a... Oh. Kion? Oh, I don't know. But it's a triangle. A trilliant, I would have called that. But here you go. Looks a bit weird how it goes into a square. Not sure my eyes like it. It kind of doesn't even do it there so much. But yeah, a bit strange, that one. Then we've got Luludia. Laudia? Who the heavens knows? But that's the one anyway. I'll just call it Bert. I'll understand it. Narrowing. It doesn't narrow at all. So yeah, spike. And I suppose there is on the brown. You can see there's a spike. Yeah. Melbourne. A name I can pronounce. Thank you so much. Melbourne, yeah, or Melbourne, whatever way you want to say it, but Melbourne. And Zara, I guess. Do you have a favourite so far? Let me know what your favourites are at the end. This is Lazara. Not Lazarus, but Lazara. Again, we've got like a little spike or something. Radius. There's the kind of colours. Sorry about moving it around so much, but it's the only way for you to see it all. Bismarck. Now, I know that there was a ship called the Bismarck. It sank. Well, it got sunk. So there we go. That's what Bismarck looks like. I think it must be named after a place. Well, maybe they all are. I don't know. Bloom. Sorry about my pronunciation. You know what that's supposed to say. Posy. I was going to say dozy because that looked almost like a D. That would just be me, dozy. But there you go. That's posy. Oh, Bellinghausen. Bellinghausen. Yeah, that does sound like a place, doesn't it? Bellinghausen. Jury's out on that one. I'm not sure. This one looks all right, I think. Valentina. I find some of them are just there. You know what I mean? They're all there. But I just feel like, it doesn't really float my boat. It's just in the book to make up space. I don't know. Bobbled. That's obviously not a place. It's got bobbled on it. And there it is in colour if you want to see bobbled. And we've got Cibillon. Cibillon. I don't know. Whatever that says. And Amaryllis. Oh, another one I can pronounce. There we go. There's Amaryllis. Does it look like an Amaryllis to you? I wish I hadn't started this. Veins. Chicane. Veins and chicane. So there we go. This is veins. And this is chicane. I guess that one does remind me of a chicane. It goes round and round. Pinky. Yeah. Don't know why that's called that. Do you? It's in Pinky. Okay. And, Mozambique. We've got Mozambique. Yep. Okie dokie. There's Mozambique in colour. It's quite a nice one, actually. I like Mozambique. Cogs. And Banda. So a similar kind of fretwork going on, but in a square or in a round that becomes a square. There are the coloured ones. And this is Traverse. So you've got a bit of a cross going on, which completely gets lost in this colour, but you can see more so in that one. And we've got Sol. I guess that means sun. There you go. That's the Sol. Oh my word, thank goodness I'm coming to the end. Here we've got projects made with these squares. So we have a poncho. It's either that or it's a shawl. I have no idea. Patterns, are they? I don't know. Yes, I think they must be. So here we go. Oh, look. Radius coasters. He was going a bit too fast. The guy went by there. I don't really dig them so much. They're curling up. Hot shot pot holder. And we have Sunshine Cowl. So did you get to see all of that? Yeah, you did. It was up top. Oh, maybe let's go and have a look. That's the pot holder. I'm not really thinking about the whole picture here. Sunshine Cowl. Dahlia scarf or Dahlia. That reminds me of my sunbursty one. I did the starburst. Killarney cushion topper. In other words, cushion cover. A deco cushion. Everybody's made one of those. Reinventing the wheel again. This is a Melbourne wrap. So Melbourne made into a wrap. So that wasn't a poncho. And there you go. You can see it's got lots and lots of little squares and big ones at the end. Quite nice. This one is the Cirque baby blanket. So it's just one that everybody's made, really, isn't it? Reinventing the wheel a bit. This is the Prism lap blanket. So it's just to play with the colours, really, on that one. And Blossoming Flowers blanket. It's a nice green. I'm hungry, guys. I'm going to rumble really loud. I hope you don't hear it. Heirloom sampler blanket. Design your own project, so you can do that with them, obviously. Calculate yardage. So there's a little thing there that helps you do that, which is quite cute. Glossary of terms, which, you know, we always have, and ones that show you about the chart hieroglyphics. Yarn information, bit redundant because they go out and get discontinued on us, and we would have to find alternatives in that case. So I find that a bit of a redundant page. This is our author. This is Shelley's other print books. She's got Granny Square Crochet for Beginners, More Than a Granny, More Than a Granny 2, Flowers Abound, Fran Crochet Blanket, Greg Crochet Blanket, Kaboom Crochet Blanket, Mayan Crochet Blanket, Siren's Atlas, and Beneath the Surface. So some of them just sound like patterns rather than books. Page for notes. Well, there you go. Tell me what you think of Granny Square Flair by Shelley Husband. Do you like them? Do you have any favourites? Or do you find that there are a few really good ones and the rest just seem to be padding? Let me know what you think. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.